Alright guys, my name's Zakashi guys, and in this video here, you guys seen what I just showed you. We are going into the festival today. At the time you're seeing this video, it is the 24th. I'll be streaming the reveals, so if you want to come through and watch with me, I'd really appreciate it. It's going to be a lit time, and I'm doing a giveaway, Chrono Crystal giveaway, so tune into that. But the big question a lot of people keep asking me every single day is, I have this much CC, is it good? I have this much CC, am I good for festival? And I want to just say right out that for any banner that you're saving for, the ideal amount that you should save for is 20,000 Chrono Crystals. Now, you can see on this poll here, I'm going to show you, it's not looking good for a lot of people. And the last time a banner came out, which was Beast Gohan, I actually made a video saying that there's going to be a shaft wave incoming. And this is going to be a part 2 because this is actually insane. So I do these polls on my channel every single week on Sunday. If you aren't subscribed, make sure to do so you can actually contribute to the polls, because they're actually quite interesting when you have a large amount of people actually answering the polls. And every Sunday I do this Chrono Crystal saving. So I wrote today on the Sunday, pre-Legends Festival 2022 Chrono Crystal saving Sunday. How many have you got? It's usually just saving Sunday. How many Chrono Crystals have you got, or whatever. 20,000 is the max that I would say. So the reason I use that is because, as you should know, at 20,000 Chrono Crystals, the game has a cap. And that cap basically implies that you won't be able to buy any Chrono Crystals from the shop using real life money, so any type of actual currency, or you won't be able to claim Chrono Crystals from the exchange shops, such as the dual coin shop and any other exchange shop like the Battle Royale shop, whatever it is. I don't know why it's like that, and don't ask, but for the most part, the shop is to protect parents that let their kids use their phone from buying infinite amount of Chrono Crystals, so the cap is there in the shop for that. But the exchange shops in games, I don't understand why there's a cap for that, which is why on the polls, I always max out at 20,000 Chrono Crystals. So if you're wondering what's a good amount of Chrono Crystals to have, it's 20,000. 20,000 plus will at least get you one copy of the unit. And if you don't get a copy in 20,000 around, at least, then you've just been completely unlucky. And at that point, you might want to just give up. I put these amounts, it should be like a track thing. So let's say after the festival, when we get to like February, everybody should be under here. But heading into like March, May, people should be like, this should be growing, this should be growing, this should be growing. But the fact that we're literally pre-festival, literally today it's coming out. The reveal is today. And this is the poll from Sunday. People have literally, over 50% have under 5,000 Chrono Crystals. Let me do the maths. So we have 6.8 thousand, right? So if we do 6,800, I was saying that funny. You divide that by 100, and then you times that by 53. That's 3,604 people that do not have over or at least 5,000 Chrono Crystals. Now, with that amount of Chrono Crystals, what do you think is going to happen? With whatever's coming, it's most likely going to be GT orientated. But last year, we got 2 banners and an Ultra after. So you can assume it's going to be a similar format, at least 2 banners and an Ultra after. For some reason, I feel like they're only going to drop 1 banner, but we'll see, because like I said, that the day you're watching this is literally the reveal and stuff day. It's not going to be a good day for anybody under 5,000 Chrono Crystals. And most of the people that are under 5,000 Chrono Crystals, you can check the comments on this poll, they got baited by Ultra Super Gogeta, which is insane. Insane thing to get baited on. Ultra Super Gogeta has returned a lot of times, but I know a lot of people want him, but the value for him right now is not especially high, which is why I find that insane more than anything else. So getting baited on Ultra Super Gogeta has really put people under the mud. That is insane. I don't know how many people Chrono Crystals people went in. A lot of people actually went in and actually got him. So at least if you got him, congratulations to you. But if you're down because of that, you really can't expect much, and you're going to be scraping a lot of Chrono Crystals that they're going to give in the festival. Fair enough, you can expect, because it's the festival, you can still get a lot of Chrono Crystals. And I find actually a lot of the people that just don't save actually end up getting the unit. They literally get 1,000 Chrono Crystals and spend it instantly. Whereas a lot of the people that do save, they just get shafted in a big bunch. Not to imply that if you save, you're going to get shafted. But it's weird. It's a weird dynamic. You'd think the people that save get rewarded more. But also, we know that the Beast Gohan banner actually just dropped. Now, with the Beast Gohan banner releasing, and it's been here for a while, it had the 2 times Z power at the start. Then after about 15 days or something like that, it became a regular Z power banner, which is 600 per pull. And before, it was 1,200. With that being said, that's another good reason why a lot of people are low on Chrono Crystals. Now, I've been advising that people save. And at this point, it's pretty much too late. So you're just watching the video thinking, oh man, I'm low and Zakashi said I'm not good. You're probably thinking, if I'm at this amount, am I good? So I already spoke about 20,000. People want to ask, if you're above 10,000. If you're above 10,000, I think you're okay. You might be able to snag a copy, but it's going to be a lot harder for you. And even if you do snag a copy, one copy usually isn't good enough to get any new character. If it's not 3 times the Z power, one copy definitely isn't good enough. You're going to still suffer, especially getting into the higher ranks, and a lot of people have been trying to get into the god ranks for PvP, so I want to point that out as well. If people have asked me around 5,000, if you're at 5,000, just 5,000 flat. It's not going to be a good time for you. You have to be extremely lucky to actually pull a copy of the unit. You might be one of those guys that pull first time. If you're one of those guys, I will be streaming on Friday as well as soon as the banners go live. So you might want to just comment and say, Zach, I got a copy, I told you so, some BS, whatever. You might get luckier than me. Me telling you that you're going to suffer, it's not an objective fact, but it's a case for the majority. You can't expect much if you're only at 5,000 Chrono Crystals or even lower. With this many people, you can only expect the shaft, and it's going to be quite tough. Now at this point, like I just said, we're already past the saving options, so there's no more time. The festival, the reveal is literally today, the festival's tomorrow, at the time I'm watching this video. What else can you do at this point? Well, I advise that you consistently save up. If you're already low, you shouldn't be worried about summoning on the first day. That's my first piece of advice. I advise you watch a bunch of Chrono Crystal guides if you can. Watch a lot of PvP gameplay of the units so you know whether they're actually worth it for you. Watch all the showcases day one, every content creator. I'll be streaming every other content creator, whichever one that you prefer. Watch the showcases and actually gauge out whether you actually feel the units are worth it for you. Because at the end of the day, we're assuming they're going to be great. But we could get another LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Corrupt Zamasu release like the 3rd anniversary, where they're not even top 5 in the game necessarily. Maybe they were, but you get what I'm saying. They wasn't the best in the game when it's literally a big celebration. They should be. Fair enough, in the festivals, we usually get a new mechanic, but in the anniversaries, we kind of have in a degree as well. MUI released this year, just to point that out. Ultra Super Vegito, just to point that out. So, I advise you to just be a lot more patient at this point, and being patient isn't easy, but you could just chill out for the first week. While the banners are high Z power, you'll be safe. So you can save until you get to that point where you realize, alright, cool, I have a decent amount, I should summon. Because you don't know what's going to come next. Let's assume that the festival start is going to have two banners. With those 2 banners, you have to make a choice. You can't just go on both. Well, you can go on both, but whew, it's going to be harder for you in that case. You might want to lean more to one side than the other because you'd want to have a decent team. So with that being said, you might want to wait to actually see the value on how it changes PvP before you actually summon yourself. Especially because most of you guys will be free to play. You have less of a luxury. And by that luxury, I'm talking about how much you can actually spend and how freely you can actually be about actually spending your Chrono Crystals. Apart from that, it's really just to gauge out what's next. But I don't feel like there'll be enough time to gauge what's next because the banners won't last a whole month as to where they will still be high Z power. So you still would have to make a decision before knowing what's coming out next. But with that being said, if the banners don't suit your tag, I'm not saying you shouldn't summon because there'll probably be a mechanic that's broken. We're already seeing the new arts card. We've seen the timer. So you should actually just consider it anyways and maybe just slap one of the units on leader slot, the headliner unit if anything. But still, the part 2 is most likely to be more OP than part 1, assuming there's only 2 parts. There could be a dangerous ultra lurking, which is what we're assuming there would be because that's the same format we had last year. So yeah, that's just some advice on how to actually gauge out what's coming next, because at this point, we are past the point of saving. You're past it. It's either you got it or you don't. You're getting lucky or you don't. You have the amount or you don't. You're in or you're out, and that's pretty much it, man. I think that's everything I wanted to say. I want to just say good luck. Like I said, I'm tuning in to the reveals and stuff. I'll be streaming, so tap in when that goes live. Do I have anything else to say really and truly? The giveaway on the stream come through there. Check me out on all my social media links. This is the YouTube channel. We've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. I'll also be streaming the literal summons that I'm doing in the morning and actually doing a giveaway on that day as well. So it's not just a giveaway on Thursday, it's a giveaway on Friday. So come through, dropping some gift cards. If you want to know how it works, come to the stream. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. Press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. The love has been phenomenal, and I'm absolutely excited to actually be participating in this festival, man. The festival's already a good time. The anniversary is a good time. Whatever it is, man. I'm gonna leave it like that though, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. My name's Zakashi, guys. Good luck in your summons. Good luck in the whole of the festival, man. And I will see you guys in the next one, man. God damn.